I'd like to call this village board meeting of November 5th, 2020 to order. Would the clerk please take the roll?
President Jackson.
Here.
Trustee Schmidt.
Here.
Trustee Sullivan.
Here.
Trustee Light.
Here.
Trustee Meritato.
Here.
Trustee Pojak.
Here.
And Trustee Schroeder.
Excused. Would you all please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will start with community announcements. Trustee Schmidt.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
While writing your holiday greeting cards to friends and family, please remember our military personnel who have or who are currently serving our country during the holidays. The village is collecting holiday greeting cards and will mail them in time for a holiday delivery. Please drop off your holiday greeting cards to Village Hall by December 3rd. Please do not put cards in envelopes, decorate cards with glitter, or add personal contact information like email or social media. For more information, please call 630-909-5327. The Village of Glendale Heights invites the entire community to celebrate the start of the holiday season with the annual tree lighting ceremony on Monday, November 30th. The ceremony will begin at 7 p.m. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic and to allow for proper social distancing, the annual tree lighting ceremony will be held at Camera Park as we look to the sky for a little holiday cheer. For more information, please contact the Mayor's office at 630-09-5303. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Schmidt. Trustee Sullivan.
I don't have anything.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I knew that.
I know.
Trustee Light.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Trustee Sullivan, for letting me go next. I like that.
I appreciate it.
All right. Join us for a ceremony at Veterans Memorial Park at 11 a.m. on Veterans Day, November 11th. The event includes a flag and color guard presentation, rifle salute, and tribute to our fallen warriors. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Veterans Day ceremony will have some changes to allow for social distancing, including spacing throughout the park. Face coverings will also be required for all attendees. Please note the Village of Glendale Heights offices will be closed on Wednesday, November 11th, as we honor all military personnel, past and present. For more information, please call the Mayor's office at 630-909-5303. The Village of Glendale Heights is working with the Illinois Department of Public Health and DuPage County Health Department to bring a drive-through unit for COVID-19 testing to the Village of Glendale Heights community. The COVID-19 test unit will be on Thursday, November 12th and November 19th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or until there are no more tests available. Testing will occur at the GH2O Aquatic Center parking lot located at 240 Civic Center Plaza and is free for everyone. Help us slow the spread of COVID-19, and remember the 3 W's. Wear a mask, wash your hands, and watch your distance. If you have any additional questions, please visit www.dph.illinois.gov. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Mike. Trustee Meritato.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
The Village of Glendale Heights is partnering with the Northern Illinois Food Bank for a food distribution event on Saturday, November 14th, from 9 a.m. to noon at Camera Park. This event will be the 7th event held this year, providing for thousands of families over the last several months affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. You do not need to be a resident in Glendale Heights in order to receive assistance, and no identification is required. We ask that you please wear a face covering and remain in your vehicle. Please drive slow and follow directions from the staff and volunteers upon arrival. We want to thank all the supporting organizations for your help in making sure no family or individual goes hungry. For more information or to volunteer, please contact the Sports Hub at 630-260-6060. Okay. The Village of Glendale Heights is partnering with the DuPage County Health Department for a free drive-through flu shot clinic on Saturday, November 14th, from 9 a.m. to noon at the G-Host 20 Aquatic Center parking lot. This clinic is for anyone who is uninsured or has any insurance other than a HMO. For more information, please contact www.glendaleheights.org, and remember, get the shot, not the flu. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. Trustee Pojek.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
Street sweeping parking restrictions remain in effect for the month of November. Mayor Jackson and the village board have recognized that due to COVID-19, families may have multiple cars on their property. To ease this burden on residents and to facilitate maintaining clean roadways, Mayor Jackson and the village board are allowing residents to park on any paved or unpaved surfaces on designated street sweeping days. Additionally, residents are also allowed to park parallel to the streets on the aprons of their driveways on designated street sweeping days only. Street sweeping helps remove leaves and debris from the streets that cause flooding or make for unsafe driving conditions. Anyone parking on village streets on their designated street sweeping days will be issued a citation. To review your dedicated street sweeping parking restrictions day, please visit the village website at www.glendaleheights.org or note the posted signs on your street indicating which color zone you are in. For more information, please contact Public Works at 630-260-6040. Thank you.
Thank you, Chester. I'm going to be Mary for a little while. To help slow the spread of COVID-19 pandemic, DuPage County has initiated the Answer the Call campaign for contact tracing. A representative from DuPage County may call you with some questions in regards to who you may have been in contact with while contagious with COVID-19. The name COVID contact and the number 312-777-1999 will appear on your caller ID. We ask that you please answer this call in order to help slow the spread of COVID-19. If you have any questions, please contact the DuPage County Health Department at 630-682-7400. Join us this Saturday, November 7th, from 10 a.m. to noon for coffee with the mayor and village board at the Center for Senior Citizens. If you're unable to attend and have any comments, suggestions, or questions for the mayor or village board, please call the mayor's office anytime at 630-909-5303. And please, somebody come to see us at Coffee with the Mayor and Board. It's a lot more fun when there's people there. Now we will go on to I have to call for a public hearing by the Mayor and Board of Trustees on November 19th, 2020 at 7:30 p.m. for the purpose of discussing the annual tax levy, assessment, and collection of taxes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2020 and ending April 30th, 2021. So if everybody would please mark their calendars. That is right before the next board meeting. I have 3 proclamations. The first one is a proclamation to proclaim the month of November as American Diabetes Awareness Month. Next one is a proclamation to proclaim November 15th, 2020 as School Board Member Day. And the third proclamation I would like to read, and this is a proclamation for Nicola and Crisenza, Louise's 60th wedding anniversary. Whereas Nicola and Crisenza Louise were joined together in marriage on October 22nd, 1960, and whereas Nicola and Crisenza Louise, along with their 4 young daughters, came to America to start a better life for their family. Soon after, they were blessed with one more daughter, Tanya, to complete their family. And whereas in 1985, the Louise family moved to Glendale Heights. Nicola Louise was a transmission expert, and Crisenza Louise was a homemaker that took care of her husband and 5 daughters. And whereas the Louise family have strong ties to the Glendale Heights community and is home base for many relatives that live in Glendale Heights or close by to gather. And whereas the 4 oldest daughters worked at West Suburban Bank, Crisenza's sister worked at the Glendale Heights Jewel Store. And whereas it is proper to acknowledge the sanctity of this marriage union between Nicola and Crisenza Louise on their 60th wedding anniversary on October 22nd, 2020. And whereas it is also proper to congratulate Nicola Louise on the occasion of his 84th birthday on November 1st. Now, therefore, I, Linda Jackson, President of the Village of Glendale Heights, do hereby proclaim October 22nd, 2020 as Nicola and Crisenza Louise's 60th wedding anniversary. I further declare this day a day of celebration and joy for the loving couple, their family, and friends. I exhort all citizens to join with me in this recognition of the sacredness of marriage and the celebration of birthdays. Congratulations, Nicola and Crisenza Louise. Somebody had put that on social media, and they had 300 people congratulate them. Wow. They don't know who the people were, but they really appreciated it. So if there are no objections to these proclamations,
None, go for
I
it.
will sign them. Thank you. Next, we have special recognition, the Governor's Volunteer Service Award, Isabel Baldwin. Isabel, would you like to come up to the podium just so the camera can pick you up? Isabel Baldwin is a resident, a Center for Senior Citizens member, and a volunteer initiative program volunteer for SHIP, the Senior Health Insurance Program at the Glendale Heights Center for Senior Citizens. In 2012, Isabel joined the Center for Senior Citizens participated in the activities offered, but wanted a deeper connection to the center and to be actively involved in giving back to other center members. At that time, Isabel saw a pamphlet in the center regarding Medicare counseling, so she talked with Debbie McKenzie, Senior Services Manager. Isabel was accepted as a candidate for Medicare counselor training. After 40 hours of training in 2013, she became a Medicare certified counselor. So far, Isabel has volunteered 442 total hours to the Center for Senior Citizens. Isabel has also volunteered at the center's front desk and with special events in the center and throughout the community. Isabel is a member of Kiwanis, Friends of the Library, and is a library trustee, and is a proud member of the 200 Club at the Senior Center. Volunteers are inducted to the 200 Club at the Center for Senior Citizens after they have volunteered over 200 hours. Earlier this year, the Glendale Heights Center for Senior Citizens completed a nomination application for Isabel to be recognized for her volunteer service via the Governor's Volunteer Service Award Program. In September, Isabel received a letter and certificate of appreciation from the state of Illinois in conjunction with the Department of Public Health and the Illinois Commission on Volunteerism and Community Service for her dedication to the community as a resident volunteer. We are very proud to have Isabel as one of our VIPs. Thank you for everything you've done, Isabel. Next, we have public discussion of agenda items. If there's anyone in the public that wishes to address this board on an agenda item, please step forward.
Mayor, just for the record, we do have the email available on our website as well, and there has been no electronic communication for public discussion.
Okay, thank you, Mike. You have, before we do the consent agenda, we need to remove item number 6. So now you have the consent agenda before you, minus item number 6. And what is your pleasure? Trustee Sullivan.
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Was there a second?
No.
Roll call vote.
Trustee Schmidt?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Trustee Light?
Yes.
Trustee Meritato?
Yes.
And Trustee Pojek?
Yes.
The consent agenda is approved. Next, we have old business, and this is an ordinance to accept a grant of easement and approve the plat of easement for the property commonly known as 433 to 435 East North Avenue in Glendale Heights, Illinois. However, there's been a request, we need to table this to our December 10th, 2020 meeting. So if somebody would make a motion to that effect.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, this is tabled to the December 10th, 2020 meeting. New business. Number 1 is the motion to waive first reading on new business items number 2 through 5. Trustee Schmidt.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? First reading is waived on items 2 through 5. Number 2, an ordinance extending temporary executive powers pursuant to 65 ILCS 5/11-1-6. First reading has been waived, so this would be ordinance number 2020-61. Trustee Light.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Roll call vote.
Trustee Sullivan,
Yes.
Trustee Light,
Yes.
Trustee Meritato,
Yes.
Trustee Pojek.
Yes.
Trustee Schmidt,
Yes.
Ordinance 2020-61 is approved. Number 3, an ordinance to amend Chapter 1 entitled General License and Permit Provisions and Chapter 2 entitled License Fees of Title 4 entitled Business and License Regulations of the Village Code of the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois, and these are business license exemptions. First reading has been waived. This would be ordinance number 2020-62. Trustee Sullivan,
So moved.
Second.
discussion. Roll call vote.
Trustee Light,
Yes.
Trustee Meritato,
Yes.
Trustee Pojek,
Yes.
Trustee Schmidt,
Yes.
and Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Ordinance 2020-62 is approved. Number 4, an ordinance to waive bid and authorize the execution of an agreement with AVI Systems Incorporated for audio system upgrades for the Village of Glendale Heights Council Chambers. First reading was waived. This would be ordinance number 2020-63.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Trustee Meritato.
Who's gonna take this? Mike?
Yes, sir.
It seems like every couple of years we're doing something to the audio.
It does feel that way, but it has been some time since we actually did some rebalancing of the equipment here. We had planned on doing it this fiscal year. It was approved in the budget. However, what we've added to this is also the ability for us to be able to integrate our virtual meetings into the system here so that we can do those hybrid meetings where maybe 2 or 3 board members are here in the room, but 2 or 3 of them are at home or away because they're not unable to attend the meetings. So this is going to allow us to integrate that in to this system so that we don't have a lot of the problems that we've been experiencing in trying to do that. We don't see the COVID situation ebbing anytime soon, and so we feel that there probably will be a time we'll be doing virtual meetings again. So we want to be prepared for that going into the future. Also, that portion of the contract, we are going to submit to the county for CARES Act reimbursement, but just the portion of that allows us to do the integration for the virtual meetings. The rebalancing and replacement of some of the speakers and so forth, that is not CARES Act eligible.
Okay, thank you.
Mike,
Trustee
what is this
Pojek.
gonna, I know it's in the budget, but I never recall seeing, what was the cost of this?
The cost of the original was $11,000 that we had placed in the budget for the rebalancing of the speakers. The additional amount of money, which has brought it up to about a little over $24,000, is that addition is what has the integration for the virtual meetings.
All right, thank you.
Any further discussion? Roll call vote.
Trustee Meritato,
Yes.
Trustee Pojek,
Yes.
Trustee Schmidt,
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan,
Yes.
Trustee Light.
Yes.
Ordinance 2020-63 is approved. Number 5, an ordinance to approve and authorize the execution of a notice of state award for an Illinois Environmental Protection Agency grant for the non-point source pollution control Financial Assistant Program. First reading has been waived. This would be ordinance number 2020-64. Trustee Schmidt.
So moved.
Second.
Thank
Discussion. Mike.
you, Mayor. I just wanted to point out and let the board know that this is a $558,000 grant that the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency has granted the village in order to move forward with the program and the stream bank stabilization that was done. You had a presentation back on June 25th, which was a $90,000 grant from the county. So in all, Director Kaplan and her team from Public Works have been able to secure $648,000 in grant money in order to accomplish the Klein Creek Stream Bank Restoration Program. It's about 70% of the total cost of the project. So it's a huge amount of money that she's been able to bring back to the village.
Any further discussion? Roll call vote.
Trustee Pojek?
Yes.
Trustee Schmidt?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Trustee Light?
Yes.
And Trustee Meritato?
Yes.
Ordinance 2020-64 is approved. Number 6 is a resolution determining the estimated property tax to be levied for the 2020 tax year of the Village of Glendale Heights, Illinois. This would be resolution number 2020-R-87. Trustee Pojek.
I got a question. Because we ended,
Chester, can you,
we
otherwise you're muffled.
We ended our resolution at, item number 10 at 2020 R84. Now, we jumped to 87 now?
I have 86.
It was 80,
Could
it's
be
showing 86, but shouldn't that be 85?
85, yes.
I don't know, Linda said 87.
Because on old business, on,
Chester
You're right.
was on the consent agenda.
yeah, we start at
85 is
we
on
went
the
to
consent
84.
agenda.
So the next one should be 85, right?
85 is on the consent agenda. Number 10.
Actually, I think Trustee Pojek is correct because we removed
I think he's right.
number 6. We have to
Should
renumber
be
those.
86, not 87.
Right.
No, I think
should
he's
be
right, it should be
85,
85.
85.
85.
85's on here.
Well, because we removed number 6 on the consent agenda, 81 did not pass, so that renumbers everything on the consent agenda.
Oh, okay.
You're right.
So this one should be 85.
Very good, Chester. Thank you.
I'm on the ball, Linda.
Good catch, sir, thank you.
Thank you. This would be resolution 2020-R-85.
Right.
Trustee Schmidt.
So moved.
Second.
Sharon said second.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I know.
That's okay,
I should have
Sharon.
taken my mask down.
I
Second.
get it. Any discussion?
So, Mayor, Director Polling will do a complete presentation in regards to the tax levy at the public hearing at the next board meeting,
Correct.
November 19th. But the estimate is that there will be no increase in the tax levy for the next fiscal year.
Very, very good. Thank you. Thanks, Bill. Any further discussion? Roll call vote.
Trustee Schmidt?
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yes.
Trustee Light?
Yes.
Trustee Meritato?
Yes.
And Trustee Pojek?
Yes.
Resolution 2020-R-85 is approved. We're back to public discussion of agenda items, and since there is no committee of the whole, if anybody in the public would like to address this board on any issue,
I don't
now's your
see
time.
anybody.
Again, Mayor,
came
nothing
in?
electronically.
Okay. Since there is no discussion, Trustee Sullivan.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? This meeting is adjourned.